Hey folks, I'm going to just do a quick little overview of the Terraforming Mars Big Box quote-unquote expansion. Basically, it comes with the box and all the storage. Comes with a bunch of plastic bits and pieces, which we'll take a look at here shortly. But it basically comes with this nice thick box, and you can kind of see it's rather thick. To store everything, all the expansions go in here so far. Not that the expansions were overly large themselves, outside of maybe the new board or the board for the expansion or new map, so I should say. But it just puts everything in a nice little package, so you don't have a bunch of boxes. I think I was even with the old box, I was able to get everything into it, but it was just a little awkward. Everything was not organized well, just kind of thrown in, essentially. But the plastic bits and pieces, the 3D terrain that comes with this box is just really makes the game pop. It's equivalent to if you would 3D print your own pieces, I would say. But let's go ahead and open up. I've already opened this up. I've already sleeved all the cards and organized everything. So this is kind of how it should go back into the box type thing. Well, not how it should, how I put it back in the box. Alright, so I'll get this off of there. Card sleeves. So there's I purchased the 4 sets of card sleeves. I can't remember if they came in the pledge or if they were extra add-ons. I would not recommend getting these sleeves. They are not very good. I split one down. They seem to split along the seams, along the edges. I split one, sleeving the cards, and then I believe we split 3 or 4 last night, just playing the first game that I played with this set. And just through normal wear and tear, shuffling the cards, and handling them, we had 3 other sleeves. I think it was 3 that started to split down the sides of the sleeve. So these sleeves are definitely not worth it. They're pretty bad sleeves. They do give you extras, so there's probably a good, I don't know, 15 extra project sleeves here. These are the event sleeves. Global event sleeves, there's probably maybe 10 extra there, and there's maybe 5 to 10 extra of the corporation cards, and then the I forget, I think these are the prelude cards. But anyways, enough about those. Not worth it. Don't get it unless it comes in with it. So I've got the map, or the rule book goes on top. And then I just kept the Hellas and Elysium. Essentially, this was the sleeve that the map came in. I just kept it because it has the milestones on the back on what they do. We'll set that off to the side. Then we have on top storage for the 2 maps. So you have the expansion map, and then you have the base map. Those fit in this nice little, it's indented down. Plastic top. So here's the plastic pieces. We'll take that off first. And here's all the greenery tiles and some of the cities. So I'm going to grab a couple of these tiles just to bring over here, just to hopefully have you get a little bit better look at them. See if that makes a difference, if I can get it to focus. It's not wanting to focus. Let's see if I can manually get it to focus. That's better. Alright, so there you see the, that's one of the greenery tiles. It's got pretty decent detail. Your cube goes in the center there. It's a nice, hefty piece of plastic. Seems like it's going to last. And then here's one of the cities. So as you can imagine, it looks pretty impressive once you get it out on the board and the map starts filling up with all of these. And you got your piece to put your cube right there. And you'll notice there's the symbol for the cities. So all the special tiles are also have plastic pieces for them, and they have the symbol for that represents them, so you can figure out which one actually needs to be placed. That's that. Let's go back to the main thing here, and we'll just put these back. So all your greenery tiles here. Pull that off of there. Put this cover back on, and then you have more city tiles. Let me pull that off of there so you can see that a little bit better. You got more city tiles. Here's your special tiles. You have the nuclear explosion, which this piece comes off the top, but you can put it on. These are these are just cardboard tiles here. These are, I think, from the promo pack that came with this. I need to just stick those in the with the rest of them because they're represented out here by 3D pieces. Your water tiles are fairly nice. It's basically just a flat tile with a little bit of texture on top that looks like ocean, kind of waves, choppy ocean, that type of thing. But there's all of these that are represented. I'll grab a couple of these and bring them over here so you can see. Let's do that one, and yeah, we'll do the nuclear explosion. Let me get that on there, and then let me switch back over to this camera. I'm going to focus this one a little more here. Alright, so here's one of the special tiles. This is one of the mining site tiles, so you have the mining symbol there. You put your cube down. It's got a couple pieces of mining equipment, so that's kind of nice there. And then here's just a it looks like it's an animal tile. I'm not sure what specific card this is, but there's a little river and some greenery. And then here's the big bomb. See, it's pretty impressive. You can put your cube down there to indicate you placed it. So all in all, they're pretty good pieces. Put them back in here. And then we'll put this back on top. Over there. Now originally this section here, which contains basically all the expansions. Let me get this lid off so you can see it a little bit better. This section was on the bottom, and I just put it on top because I don't want to have to pull the other one out all the time. So you can see here I've got all the, I believe these are the colonies, tiles here. Here's the old cubes, all the old they came with the original game, the plastic cubes. I've got all these tiles here. Here's some more plastic bits for the ships, the colony ships. Here's some 3D plastic markers. So it comes with, you have a marker, 3D marker for the oxygen level now, and a 3D marker for the temperature. You also have one for the Venus track. And then these two other markers, which go with the expansions, which I have not played yet, so I'm not sure what they tie into. And then the main colony board there. So let's put this back in here like this. You have, these are all the different player colors for one of the expansions. I don't remember which. I think this is the turmoil expansion, yeah, where you have your delegates, etc. for the government. So that all goes there, and then these are cards that are sleeved. These are the global event cards. Whole deck that's sleeved, it goes right there. So we'll pull that out of here. Put the lid back on it. These lids snap in, which is nice for that tray at least. Then this section was actually above that tray that I just pulled out. But you can see I have all the expansion rule books set right here. So I've got Prelude, Venus Next, Colonies, and Turmoil. So I've got all those set there. Then I also have the boards that came with the game, the original board, the flat map boards, the 5 that come with the game, the base game. Put those to the side, and then I also have my boards that came with one of the Kickstarters that are dual layer, and there are 5 of those. So those fit nicely in there as well. And then I have the Turmoil board, I think this is still the Turmoil board, and then the Venus board. Those all fit nicely in that little section there. So you can store all your components, even the components that are replaced with this big box. All those components will still fit inside here. So here you'll see the original tiles that came with the game. Those go into a baggie and fit right there. You'll see all the white cubes, the old markers for the terraforming rating and the oxygen level and temperature, etc. Here's the old colony ship tiles, as well as the markers and the first player tokens in here as well. Then in this box here, slides out. They're all sleeved. There are these nice little dividers here that break everything out into the different card types. So you have the Preludes and the Venus Next and the base cards, etc. And this is basically going to hold all of your corporations. So this is your corporation holder, or deck rather. The Prelude cards are also in here. So these are the Prelude cards. This is a tight fit with these cards sleeved. They're jammed in there. The box is about 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters too narrow, so the sleeves actually are going to be curled on the ends just slightly. I just think they just made the box just a little bit too narrow. That's why I think everything's so tight, and it's not difficult to get things out. You can grab them by the sides and pull them out, but things closer to the end or to the end of the box are kind of difficult to grab and pull out. But that's all your colonies and your Prelude cards. Again, they're all sleeved. If they weren't sleeved, they'd probably fit in the box much better. So we'll put that back in there. Then we have our resource cubes. So there's 2 trays of these. I've just divided everything equally, and you have your these are metal. These are copper, silver, and gold, and they just replaced the plastic ones that come with the base game. So those slide down in right there, and then we have the different player colors. So we'll just grab blue here, and it's just the cubes, the plastic translucent cubes. There's a holder for all 5 colors, and then last but not least, we have this massive box, which I just grabbed the top, and you just pull the lid off. Your box is going to come with a cardboard punch out, and you're going to create these things. And these things are actually to go into the ends of the thing here and kind of hold your cards so they don't slide against the side of the box. The kind of dividers essentially. So here are all the project cards. Again, there's all these dividers. The reference cards are in there. The base game cards. These are all sleeved. So the Venus cards, Prelude cards, etc. All those cards are in here. And yeah, they all fit in this box. There's a little bit of room, so maybe room for one more expansion set of cards. But you would have to remove these 2. There's 2 of these things. You'd have to remove those in order to make that fit. And then this should just go right back down over top and slide down into the box. There's nothing beneath here. This just goes all the way down to the bottom of the thing. And then everything goes back in the way it just came out. So we'll put those down there. There's the old player boards. Expansion instruction books, and that slides on top of that. And we put put the first layer of plastic bits, second layer of plastic bits. We have our 2 maps. We have our larger rule books that sit down a little bit, and then I just put these sleeves in here just so I can have them. And then the top goes back on the box. And so that's the big box for Terraforming Mars. We just played with this set last night. I really like Terraforming Mars, and this just adds to the table presence for the game. Seeing all those 3D pieces out there, it's just better than seeing cardboard tiles. I would, if you like pretty games, I would recommend getting this. If you're okay with the cardboard, then this is not worth it. You can already organize things in the main box and get everything with the expansions in the base box as it is. They're just gonna be plastic baggies. It's not gonna be as nice and neat. I did not have my cards sleeved in the main box, so you might not be able to sleeve your cards and put them in the main box. But hi, kitty. So that might, if you have your cards sleeved, you're probably not going to get them back into that main box. So maybe you will need something like this, or to keep those into one of the expansion boxes, or move some components to the expansion boxes, something like that. But that's Terraforming Mars. The big box. Again, I don't recommend the sleeves. I would use my own sleeves. I just don't. They're not very good sleeves. I don't know where they got them or who manufactured them, but they're not. Like I said, we've already broken 4 or 5 of them, or they've started splitting. So I fully intend, once I run through these sleeves, that I'm probably just going to be unsleeving all the cards and resleeving them with a set of Paladin cards or something similar to that. Hopefully they should still, I think these are standard card sizes, so they should still fit in the organization, the tuck boxes that are in there. Yep, that's Terraforming Mars. Thanks for watching.